I am coming out with another important, which is socially very much relevant. So, what is this topic? The topic is sedentary life consequences and how to avoid it. So, first let us look at the definition for sedentary life with some examples. So, how do you define sedentary life? It is a type of lifestyle in which there is little or no physical activity. A person may remain either in sitting or in lying position throughout the day during his various physiological activities. So this is what we call sedentary life. So how to avoid this sedentary life? This can be avoided by going for a regular rhythmic and aerobic and whole body exercises. One should always look at the impact of these exercises on the body, which are going to give a very good beneficial effects on the body activities. Now, first let us look at the consequences that may appear when a person is in sedentary lifestyle. The first one is the subject becomes overweight and develops obesity. This is the commonest feature. So his weight may increase to unimaginable levels, which he may find it to move even. Another thing is the obesity. So obesity is actually graded mild, moderate, severe, and sometimes morbid obesity. Persons with morbid obesity may find it difficult to carry out even their normal physiological activities. The obesity can be assessed by using a small and simple test. We call it BMI. That is, if the BMI is around 25 kg per square meter body surface area, it's considered normal. Above this, it is considered as abnormal. Another important risk that a subject may face due to sedentary life is type 2 diabetes. The type 2 diabetes is also referred as adult onset diabetes, and it is a non-insulin dependent diabetes which can be controlled by using oral anti-diabetic drugs. Another feature that a subject may develop is acute coronary syndrome, which means sudden onset of cardiac problem. So this is actually two types. One is due to sudden decrease in the blood flow through the coronary arteries to the myocardium. So this leads to myocardial ischemia, which may give the person a pain which we call angina pectoris. Another feature of this acute coronary syndrome is, in some subjects, there would be sudden blockage of coronary vessels and complete or total arrest of blood flow through these vessels, leading to the death of myocardium. And these are the people who may even succumb to this condition and die. The another condition that may occur is metabolic syndrome. So most of the people with this sedentary lifestyle may develop this metabolic syndrome, which includes 1. Obesity, 2. Hypertension, 3. Diabetes mellitus, that is type 2, and 4. Atherosclerosis. All these can affect the function of the heart and other organs. So another feature is increased incidence of 1. The constipation, 2. colorectal cancers in both sexes, and 3. endometrial carcinoma mainly in women. So people may also develop mental health problems. They may go into depression or they may develop depressive psychosis, which in turn affects their normal lifestyle activities. And since the person is idle and not subjecting himself to any stress, he may develop problems in the bones. Bones get rarefied and a condition called osteoporosis may develop, which may lead to fractures that appear easily. And last but not the least under this is the strength of the skeletal muscle comes down because they are not put on use. So they may undergo slight atrophy and show decline in the functional power. What are the pathophysiological effects of this sedentary life? When we look at the pathophysiological effects of sedentary life, we find it is the first cardiovascular system that gets affected due to abnormal lipid metabolism and abnormal carbohydrate metabolism and the sensitivity to insulin release changes. These are the first line things that occur. Apart from that, so the person may develop type 2 diabetes mellitus, which is again due to old age onset. And the subject may also develop severe osteoporosis, which may cause easy development of the bone fractures even with mild accidents. So these are the pathophysiological effects of sedentary life. How do we prevent these effects of sedentary life? No doubt, we have seen that sedentary life has harmful effects almost on all the body systems. We can avoid these by going for certain changes in our lifestyle. The number 1 is 1. Regular, rhythmic, aerobic and whole body exercises. How long we should go for? A minimum period of 40 minutes per day for the entire week or at least 5 days a week. So what are these aerobic exercises? That carrying of different types of whole body movements in an air or normal atmosphere, we call them aerobic exercises. So these would help in activating all the body systems, help in moving the blood flow at a rapid rate, which would clear all the harmful metabolic radicals, at the same time provide normal amounts of nutrients to the entire body, which is an essential event to avoid the effects of this sedentary life on the body systems. So coming to the second thing, so some subjects can go for yoga postures. The yoga posture, different yoga postures would help the person to make all the body parts to move rhythmically for a definite period, and so they are also highly useful in preventing the development of harmful effects from the sedentary life. Now, another thing, a person can have his own gym inside his residence, and he can go for various exercises which he likes, but should involve the movements of all the body parts. Thus, these would help a person to come out of the harmful effects of sedentary life. Now, coming to the grades of exercise, the one should be aware of the grades of exercise and the amount of oxygen that is consumed during these exercises. To prevent the harmful effects of sedentary life, we suggest moderate exercises. What are these moderate exercises? When we look at these aerobic exercises, we classify them into 4 grades: the mild, the moderate, severe, and maximal. But only the moderate exercises are indicated so that the person would get benefited out of this regular exercise, at the same time would not develop any stressful events. So, how do you find out that this is the moderate exercise? During moderate exercise, one would consume oxygen between 1000 ml to 2000 ml per minute, and his heart rate will be around 120 per minute. So from this criteria, you can find out that you are doing moderate exercise and be happy that it's going to help you from the harmful effects of sedentary life. More details are available in the textbook of Fundamentals of Medical Physiology. The details are given in the description of the video. Thank you very much for watching this video.